All right, so today I'm going to do something a little bit different with my review. Usually I'm going to be doing movie and TV shows, but not today. Today's going to be a different type of review. I'll have playlists for all of this stuff as I do them too. Today is going to be a customer service related review for T-Mobile. So if you have T-Mobile, you're going to want to watch this video to the end because I'm going to give you some very valuable information at the end that could very well improve your service overall. So let's get into this. We've had T-Mobile for many years. When we originally signed on, we got a family plan where every additional line after the initial line was only going to cost us $10 extra a month. So we've been on that plan for a long time. Well, we got our last daughter on our plan last October. When we were down there, we were told, you guys have an amazing plan. We don't offer this anymore. Don't ever come off of it because you'll lose it. But right now, as long as you have service with us, you're grandfathered into that plan. Well, I noticed recently that our bill seemed to be really high for what we had signed up for. And we've been doing this for the last year. So I had questions on my bill. So I got online, I started looking, and I couldn't make heads or tails out of what they had on there. So I said, we need to go visit them. We also needed to visit them for another reason, though. Over the last 2 years, our service has been absolutely terrible. We can't make calls in our own home. We can't use apps when we're out and about. The only time our phones work is when we're at home on our Wi-Fi network. If we leave that network, nothing works. So all we've been using are basically glorified small tablets, something I could do on a computer or a normal tablet. So I said, we've got some things we need to go talk to them about. So we made a visit this last Sunday, just 4 days ago. When we were down there, we found out that somebody took us off our plan a year ago and moved us to their essentials plan. And that's why our bill was so high. As far as the service goes, they said, we can't help you in the store. You really do need to call customer service. They'll be better able to take care of you. So when I got home, I made a call down to customer service and had to wait online for an hour. Now, before I go any further, I want you to know this review is not a negative review. This is going to be a very positive review for T-Mobile. What's funny is most of the time when you hear people talk about customer service, they talk about terrible experiences. This is not one of those experiences, and this is why you're going to want to watch till the end. I will be doing more customer service reviews as they come up and I have to deal with things. I would say 9 out of 10 of those are negative, but this is not one of them. But it wasn't looking good at the start because I had to wait on the phone for 1 hour before they even answered the phone. I let them know I was a little irritated. Well, they let me know that they really apologized, and the guy sounded very genuine on the phone. He goes, we've been hit. He told me that one of their call centers in the Philippines was hit with COVID, and 45 of the 2,000 people that worked there contracted COVID. So they had to shut it down for 28 days. So that's added an enormous amount of work on all of the people that are left in their other call centers. And at that moment, they had over 33,000 calls waiting. So I get in and I start talking about the terrible service and the bill. So let's talk about the bill first. He pulled up the bill and noticed that, yes, in fact, somebody did take us off our plan a year ago and put us on their essentials plan, which added about $35 to $40 to our bill that we didn't have before. We never authorized those changes. So he said, I can see that there's no indication here that you guys authorized those changes. So he goes, I am going to put you back on the plan that you were on, and I'm going to refund all the money that you spent over the last year on overages, which actually worked in our favor because not only are we going to lower our bill by $30 to $40 a month, we're also able to pay off a couple of the phones that we were making monthly payments on. So we're going to be saving about $60 to $70 a month on our cell phone bill right off. So he was very helpful with that. There was no pushback. There was nothing saying you guys did anything wrong. He actually was very helpful, and that was a great experience. Now let's talk about the service. This is the more important part of this whole conversation. This is going to be very valuable information for you guys. So when I talked to him, I let him know the issues I was having. So he said, let me check and find out which cell phone tower your phones are connected to. When you sign up for a service, like cell phone service, they have your home address. Any phones that are associated with that home address and that account are automatically tethered to the nearest cell phone tower in your community. Now, ours is about 2 miles down the road. He said, that one's no bueno. There are too many people out here. Too many people are connected. It's degrading the signal, and it's pretty weak for you guys. So he goes, I'm going to try something. He said, I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to give it a shot. He said, that tower is a 4G tower. He said, we have a new 5G tower that's about 3 or 4 miles down the road, further away. But he said, here's the thing. He said, the 5G towers have 3 times the distance that a 4G tower does. So he said, we should be able to improve your service. He said, we're going to have you guys turn off your phones for 30 minutes and then turn them back on, and we'll find out what happens. He said, I'll even call you back. That's when I said, will you really call me back? Really? And he said, yeah, actually, I will. I'll make sure I call you back. So we did. I made sure that everybody turned off their phones for 30 minutes. We turned them back on, and boom, we had a signal. Now we can use our phones to make phone calls at home and outside of our house. We can use apps when we're out and about. We can actually connect with the service. See, this is something I never knew. You can actually go down and have them connect you to a different tower, because we noticed if we go out to Mesa, Arizona, we get great service. But where we live in the far West Valley, we don't get very good service. There are a lot of people out where we live, and there are not enough cell towers, but this 5G tower fixed all of the issues we were having. So I was very grateful. So I got to give kudos to T-Mobile. They really helped us out. Not only are we going to be saving about $70 a month, we actually have service now. So anybody having service issues, I don't care what service you have, you are tethered to a cell phone tower that is associated with your home address. If you call and you talk about the service issues you're having, they could possibly also put you on a different tower. We also have a cell signal, because we did go down there a couple of years ago about the service when it started getting bad. And they gave us a cell booster for our house, which I have in the other room. Well, all the lights are lit except the very bottom one, which is for the 4G LTE. So they're actually sending us a new one to also help boost the signal when we're at home, because, when we don't have a regular landline. So that's going to come in very handy. So they can offer you a cell phone booster to cover about a 15-meter area in your home as well. So that's something you want to know about T-Mobile. They were really good with their customer service. I got to tell you, over the last couple of years, by far, T-Mobile has been the best customer service experience I have had, and I got to give kudos to where it's due. I mean, nice job, T-Mobile. Thank you so much for the help. I hope this video can not only help all of those customers out there, but also help T-Mobile, because I think customer service like that deserves to be rewarded. It's right now, it's customer service has been in the tank for like the last 10 years, and it's really good when you can find somebody who can help you out. So thanks again, T-Mobile, and I really hope this video helped a lot of you out there. Hit the subscribe button, like this video, and you can also hit the bell and be alerted anytime I put up a new video. You never know what video is going to help you. You never know what review might help you. So keep an eye on my channel. There are going to be many more things to come down the line, and this is going to be a lot of fun. Hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great rest of the week.